And we are live. I am so excited. Hello, everyone joining me. My name is Charlotte Barrett, and I have an amazing guest with me. I have Roxana Blair, who I'm so excited to share all the good stuff about. So, for those of you that don't know, Roxana is one of our clients who's just finished our Think.Create.Initiate program, our mastermind. So, we are sharing with her in our Client Spotlight series today. We're going to share her journey, what she's been up to, what she's doing now, and how she made it all happen. So we're super excited. Thank you, Oksana. How are you doing, my darling?
I'm doing great. I'm doing great. I'm happy to be here. Thank you guys for having me.
We are super happy to have you here. I'm just going to have a quick look on my device because the thing with StreamYard, guys, so bear with me. We don't always see the comments unless you accept them. So what Roxana and I will do, I'll try and check on my phone as we go along. But what we will both do is go back to all the comments afterwards and make sure we catch anything. So engage, maybe Roxana, if you've got another device, engage, ask questions, and we are good to go. So I can see we're all here live as well, which is brilliant. And we have a few viewers on as well. So as you guys jump in, actually, tell us where in the world you're watching from and how's your day been today. It's a crazy time, but how's it been? We're excited to share. So Roxana, let's get into it. Please share with us who you are and what you do.
Hi, good evening or morning if you're in the US, or afternoon. So I'm Roxana Blair. I'm an online business coach for mommies. I mainly work with busy mommies who still have a 9 to 5, but yet want to start their own online business. I have a 9 to 5 and I am working on my own online business as well. So I am the living proof that it is possible. And I love to empower other mommies to help them see that, okay, it's possible. Now, how do I do it?
Yeah, absolutely. And I can see we've also got Karita on, your fellow mastermind as well. So great to have you guys with us. I can see some more people. I can't see the name, so I will go back and shout you out. So lovely to have you with us this evening. So Roxana, take us behind the scenes a bit. As you was embarking on this venture, I know we sort of co-created it together. We brought everything inside. We'll talk more about that shortly. But what was the decision behind, hiring a coach?
Well, for me, I've always done something on the side, and I've always known that I really want to be an entrepreneur. But streamlining it and following through, that was always my struggle. So I needed like somebody to hold me accountable. I needed an accountability partner. And what better format than to have a coach who actually knows what they're doing? So, don't just take advice from somebody who has never done it. Take advice from somebody who knows what they're doing. So that's why I decided to hire a coach. You ladies.
Yes, we're honored.
And just to give you a bit of a backstory, so I am actually from Amsterdam. I'm born and raised in Amsterdam, but I live in the UK. I've lived here for the past 4 years, and I've decided that okay, I want to run an online coaching business because I have started online businesses as well in the past, but as I said, never followed through. Doing online business, selling different products or services, but this is actually the first time that I'm super passionate about it because I'm in my day-to-day work. I'm a team leader. I have 7 people in my team, so I'm already guiding, mentoring, coaching people day to day, and I love what I do. I have a 9 to 5, but believe me, I don't hate it. I always look at my job as my job is my investor. So if not for the work, I couldn't do other things. So I'm glad I have the job, but I do not want to depend on one job only, or one stream of income. And why not do something that you love to do? So I love helping people, and coaching is a perfect tool for that. So that's why I'm doing what I'm doing.
Yes, and you are doing it so amazing. So I think you brought up some really cool, key things there. First of all, so for many of our clients as well, if you are wanting to build an online business, it doesn't mean you have to pick either or. You can do it alongside a 9 to 5, which you've been doing so diligently, and looking at the aspects that actually it can be the fund of your business, and it doesn't have to be your restriction. It can actually be one of the catalysts to help you ease into your business without having to go into your business from a place of scarcity, which can sometimes ruin the results you're after. So I think that's a really key important point that you put there as well. And I would also love to touch upon when you started with us, you had you was a travelpreneur, which was absolutely amazing, doing well, building your team, but you also knew you loved the coaching aspect of it as well. You was doing that simultaneously for many of the ladies within your life. So I think what is really great to touch on, that we encompassed all your gifts together, and you it, and now you're just out there killing it and helping mums around the world to be able to do exactly what you've done. So particularly in this time that they're not reliant on one stream of income, isn't it?
Exactly. Now, I always know that, you know, having only one stream of income, it just doesn't work, at least not in this day and age. And for me, I don't want to work till like the general pension age. Like I'm 45 now, so by the time I am eligible for the normal pension, I'll probably be like 70, 80 or older, the way things are going now.
Exactly.
To exist at that time, because let's be honest, we don't know. So I already knew that I don't want to work for somebody else until like 70. So knowing that, you know, you can't just say things. I'm always like, I don't like to just complain or just like say things. You have to do something about it. So that's the main reason why I decided, look, I'm going to start building on a second stream, a third stream, or however many streams I need, so that I know when the time comes that I want to make the decision to stop working for somebody else, I have enough to actually, you know, live life and not like I'm not gonna struggle. I don't want to like be in, as you said, the scarcity mindset because I need one customer to be able to make it through the month. I don't want to live like that. So that's why I'm still having my 9 to 5 and at the same time building a company.
Absolutely. And we've got some comments on, so thank you everyone here. We have got Krita, who said her mastermind buddy. Yes. Jacqueline Lewis said, oh, she's never been to Amsterdam, but it's on her bucket list. Well, Roxana's a lady you need to contact that as well. And Jacqueline exactly said, there's nothing wrong with earning multiple streams of income doing something you love. Absolutely true. So I want to touch upon, and thank you everyone else that's joining us. Please do say hello. If you've got questions, drop them in the comments as well. So you have now created your signature program, and it is, remind me, is it the money, the Mama
Money Method?
Yes.
So it's really specifically targeted towards mothers, because I'm a mother. And you know, as I said, for me, having your own money, having multiple streams of income is just essential, and that's why I decided to focus on mothers. Also because the people I work with are mainly mothers, people who ask me questions. Even in my MLM world, I've always worked with a lot of other mothers, and I'm already advising and coaching them to how to get better within like the online space, you know. And it can be simple things. Like some people, they're just not used to the online space, so you need to help some people with just the basics of Facebook, of Instagram, etc. So that's why I decided to focus on mothers, and you know, mothers are just.
Well, we're putting our hands up for all the mothers out there. Exactly. You have to be multi-skilled to be a mother and run a business. But what I think is excellent is that you are doing it, so you're leading the way first for your clients and showing them how to do it as well.
Yeah,
Talk to us a bit about the process for creating, because obviously you came with that side of your business from scratch when you were in the mastermind. What was the process like that took you from A to B, creating your method, creating exactly what you're going to do, who you're going to serve as well, till have it in? You've got a masterclass tomorrow and we'll talk about that shortly. But what was that process like to move from A to B? Show a bit for those that may be curious.
Well, first of all, coming up with what you want to do. I knew I wanted to serve in a coaching format because I know that's what I love to do. I love to help people. And I didn't want to focus on like product-based alone. So that's my first thing. Then the second thing was, okay, well, where do you want to focus on when it comes to customers? The mastermind, really helped me to get clear on who my target group is. Because, beginning you think, oh, everybody's your customer. No, not everybody's your customer.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
you really need to like look into it, research, a lot of research, because sometimes we think something is really relevant. However, maybe people are not waiting for it. Is it still a problem? Why are you going to promote that? Or why are you going to build a whole coaching thing regarding something that nobody cares about? So really research, that was part of it. And then getting out there, because of course I've actually, then thought about it, researched it, know who my target market is, and then getting out there. Now I'm a bit better at it. Okay, I would say a lot better, because
100% better, lady. And we're going to talk about that because I think it's so important for so many of the people watching. On it now. When Roxana started with us, Roxana hated lives, didn't want to do lives at all. Roxana is now doing a live stream every week over on her Instagram. You see she's here full of life. She's amazing at it now, delivering a masterclass tomorrow. So just share. I think this is a really important topic because so many people out there are fearful about getting online, doing live, etc. And you've just proved that in 3 months you can go from not wanting to do something to me saying, hey, do you want to hop on a live stream? And you're like, yeah. So please share as well a bit about that process.
Like for everybody, like all the, people who are thinking, online is not for me, or I don't want to show my face, or I'm scared, or what will they say? Believe me, nobody cares. That's first and foremost. And if they do care, they're probably not gonna say it. So my main thing in the beginning was I don't want to do live. Like videos, I didn't mind that much because I can make a video, edit it, and change it, and then do it in my own like safe comfort. But I know, as an online business owner, you will need to go live at some point if you want to really excel, because let's be honest, the algorithms, Facebook, Instagram, they like lives more than they like anything else. It's just a fact. So I said when I started the mastermind, no, I don't want to go live. I'm sorry. Then this lady said, you know what? Why don't you go live with us Thursday, like I don't know, Thursday or whatever day it was. So it was in like a couple of days. And I was like, didn't I just say that I don't like live?
Pitch with love. That's what we do.
The power of this mastermind was really like just getting out of your comfort zone, because I was not somebody who, you can ask my family, I'm not somebody who's like all out there and stuff like that. I'm just like, let me do my thing. I like to be skilled and educated and know what I'm talking about. That's about it. I don't need to go be live or be online like forever. But really what I found out is that it's not about being online 24/7. It's really not about showing something totally different. My key and my strength is really being who I am, and that is what makes it different. It's not about having like being half naked because the world is half naked, or being on whatever, you know. If I want to, of course I can. I just don't want to. But you know, just be you. That is your main key point. And with like now with the mama money method, what really made it so, I wouldn't say easy, but easier as something else to do. This is what is me. So that's why for me it's easy to do anything to do with mothers, because I am a mother. It's
Yeah.
anything to do with working, having family, because I am that.
Yeah.
So that is how I can help people. And that's where my strength is. And you know, really, anybody, believe me, don't worry about, oh, I don't want to be online because of this, that, and the other.
Yeah.
Let it go. Just let it go.
You heard it here, guys. This was from a lady who was almost refusing to do lives once she started with us. And as you can see, she said, now advice, let it go, any of your worst fears. And it's helped really excel her business. We've got some comments here as well. So Karita said, goodbye, comfort zone. Hey, Trevor, we've got Trevor on. Karita said, yep, such an amazing transformation. Hey, Deirdre, we've got Deirdre on as well. So many people on. So massive hello as you come on. So, yeah, it's great to see you all. We're really talking about the transformation that Roxana's took during this course. So her building her business online, working with us in the Think, Create, Initiate Mastermind, she grew in so many ways, but we wanted to emphasize here for so many of you that the online space is probably you're holding yourself back because you don't want to be visible. Roxana's now here as a natural. That was in one of the comments as well. And she's growing her business, and as a consequence, some of the results for you now showing up. If you're not following her, you have to follow her. We'll make sure she drops her details on. She's showing up authentically as herself. She's been now invited onto interviews on other guest platforms, which is one of the methods we teach, because people are seeing her show up online. She's having people reach out to her. She's getting calls booked in as sales calls. She is become even the term influencer. Remember we talked about that before.
Yeah.
And this, relatively, if we think about a 90-day period, it's not a long time to have set up online business, built a social media presence, embraced her voice, really found a voice and shown up authentically as her, and now is helping other mums be able to do the same. So absolutely amazing. And that brings us on to my next question. What are you working on now? I'd love you to touch upon, you're going to be doing your first big masterclass tomorrow, which is already...
I'm super excited. So tomorrow, actually, November 5th, I'm doing the Mama Money Method Masterclass.
Yes.
About the name, I know it's sketchy. It's been created within this mastermind. Everybody has had their say on it as well. So that was so fun with having everybody's details. Oh, yeah, you can add this. Oh, no, maybe this. I'm like, okay, this is it now. So thank you, Charlotte. Thank you, Karita. So, yeah, what are we going to do? Tomorrow will be a live masterclass. So you can register. I will put the link on the comments later. So what I'm going to focus on is really how do you start your own online business as a busy mom. So I have a lot of people who usually the question is, how do you do it? How do you combine it? What do you do? Or I don't have that time. So all of that tomorrow, okay, we're going to scratch that. We're going to talk about planning, goal setting, and actually, being able to combine it as a mother or somebody who works and still going out there. So really how I live my life and how a lot of other mothers are really killing the online game right now. And as you see with this whole situation we're in, going on lockdown again tomorrow in the UK, we just don't have another choice than to be online. So I'm gonna really clarify to a lot of mommies who are still doubting whether they want to start in the online space or how they should start in the online space. We are going to really Yes, squash the excuses.
Exactly. And it's so important. You said at this time that people understand now is a time. Is now. There is no better time as well. And I want to touch upon you've been a prime example. Some of more of the results you've had in this short amount of time. Created this. You've got your masterclass tomorrow, which we encourage you all to join. Roxana will drop the link afterwards. Your Instagram, you've grown by 66%. You've created in the time we worked with us, built your own website, created your lead magnet. I mean, all of our ladies seem to just become tech whiz, which is absolutely amazing. you have doing your live weekly Instagram, you're getting reached out, you're getting opportunities left, right, and center. So some amazing wins. And you touched upon it a minute ago, but what is some advice you would give to someone wanting to start an online business now?
I would say just start. Just start, and don't like go and figure it all out by yourself. That's why I hired coaches. It really speeds up the whole process if you have somebody guiding you, if you have somebody telling you, okay, well, this is what will work, this is what is not going to work, or you need to be better or do better, know your numbers, or what does it matter to you. So somebody who's going to get you and keep you out of your comfort zone, because I think that's the key thing about coaching. When you start, especially in the start, you need somebody that, but really, if you want, like for me, I don't want to take 10 years to just start. I want to actually speed up the process. So that's why I hired coaches. So my main advice is start, make the decision. That's your first and most important decision. Start. And then secondly, hire somebody who can actually guide you through. So yeah, that's it.
Brilliant, thank you. And for anyone that may be curious about what it's like to work with Grace and I mean, I won't take offense, Roxana. What would you say? What would you share with them?
Well, don't take offense, but no, it is for me. It was great. It was really great. Like you said, like before, I was like online, but just as a social media user, generic user, instead of really being online for my business. And what really helped is these ladies, they will not let you stay in your comfort zone. Like, for example, you will say, I don't know, or I can't do that. Like, why? Why? I don't know if you know, like the 5 whys. I've had that like way back in school. That you need to ask like 5 times why. Or I think I had it maybe at work, something or whatever. So they will not let you just settle with me. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. You need somebody really holding you accountable. Like, okay, you said in the beginning your goal was A, B, C, D. So that's what you need to then do. So the main thing is having that accountability, and then also really having that structure, because like for me in the beginning, I know how I am. I love to start things, but then finish things, that's a whole other thing. So it really helps you really get clear. Okay, what we're gonna do now this week, this is what's on the program. We're gonna do the lead magnet, or we're gonna do research, or we're gonna do looking at your like clear customer avatar, or we're going to be looking at marketing. So it really helps you get some clarity and direction.
Thank you. You have been so amazing, your transformation, and I'm just loving that you are just becoming going to be a live queen as well. It's just the transformation, just absolutely amazing. So for those that want to know a bit more about you, where can they find you? How should they follow you? I know you'll drop the details, but just as we're still on the live.
Yeah, so I'm on Instagram and on Facebook. That's about it. One tip: don't go and be everywhere, because you're gonna get tired and overwhelmed. And so for me, that's my platform, or those are my platforms. I'm both platforms. I'm so THE, the Roxana Blair, or at the Roxana Blair on Facebook, and at the Roxana Blair on Instagram as well. So just follow and
Follow this lady, remember. And as I said, from a few months ago, not wanting to do love stuff, tomorrow hosting a really great masterclass, which already has been signed up. So many ladies have signed up, which is going to be amazing. That alone, just transformation. We've got some comments here as well. So yes, Jacqueline says perfect time to set up an online business. We've got Bex watching. Hey Bex. Jacqueline said she's been wanting and waiting to be mentored by myself and Grace for over a year, and time is now. Yes, we're working together. I love that. We cannot wait to get started. And yes, making the magic happen. So many great comments. I want to thank everyone for watching. Roxana's going to drop her details below. And this is just the power of being intentional, focusing yourself, and just really sharing and unwrapping, as Karita would say, finding your gifts, unwrapping your gifts. That was one of our other mastermind ladies who Grace done a spotlight interview with last week. So unwrapping your gifts, finding it, being intentional, going all in. And you can make magic happen in a short amount of time. And Roxana is now going out there sharing her gifts with the world and helping other mothers do the same with her method. And I was going to try and say it, but those M's get stuck in my mouth. So I didn't do the mother money methods.
Excuse me, ladies. You know who came up with that? Is okay.
I know.
I own it, but it's yours truly, Miss Charlotte.
Inside joke. I help you create the most amazing stuff, but ask me to remember it the day after it's gone. So it's yours. It's gifted. I give this to all the clients. You get the idea of all good stuff, but then it asks me to remember it over my head. But thank you, Roxana. You've been absolutely amazing. It's been a joy to work with. Grace and I have just loved having you, seeing you grow, seeing what you're doing with the ladies out there in the world, the other mothers, and making it really easy at time for other mums to know that it's possible to go out and make an extra income alongside their 9 to 5 without having the pressure of taking it away, and still be an amazing mum, run a household, be a partner, wife. It's all absolutely possible. So thanks for being an example, creating these results, and just carry on shining, my darling. We love you.
Thank you guys for having me, and we'll definitely keep in touch. Ladies, you know where to find me.
Bye.
Bye.